So, what is Investing Mastery all about? Hi, my name is Gary Mashuris. I'm the Managing Partner and Chief Investment Officer of Silver Ring Value Partners. I also teach the Value Investing Seminar at the FW Olin Graduate School of Business. So, I think, I get a lot of questions. People think, well, you really need to master your DCFs to be a good value investor. And they're not wrong, although I'm not sure if, you need to be like a master of a 500 line Excel model to be a good value investor. I'd argue you don't. Or maybe when you get more sophisticated, investors think, well, you need to master business analysis, fundamental analysis, analyzing companies, industries, management teams. And they're not wrong either. I think that those are very important aspects of judging a potential investment because, at the basic level, when you're making an investment, you're comparing the price you're paying with the value you're getting, and the value you're getting is based on both the qualitative characteristics of the company as well as on the financial characteristics that that company is going to produce, the stream of cash flows and any assets that it might have that are not captured in those cash flows. That's all fine and good, and that's not wrong. But I've been thinking about this lately because so how come there's so many people who I think have those building blocks. They understand those things at a decent or very even a very good level, a high level in terms of fundamentals of how to perform analysis on securities, but they haven't really mastered investing. And I think it's really, it's this might sound as a cliche, but I don't mean it to be. It's really about mastering yourself. And here's what I mean. You can have all these, tools, technical tools. I don't mean technical as in like reading stock charts. I mean technical as in fundamental analysis, valuation, portfolio construction, so forth. But if you can't master your own emotions, your own kind of fear and greed cycle, the way you react to the crowd or don't react to the crowd, those things negate potentially all your technical skills as an analyst, as an investor. And what I mean is, it's so easy to start doubting yourself when something isn't working out, to feel the fear of missing out when others are getting wealthy and doing something you're not, or to be anxious about whatever it is, and look for validation in your short-term results or even intermediate results, right? You think about investing, and you can have a bad stretch of say 3 4 years very easily as a very good investor following a good process. And if you're searching for that validation as a human being for your self-worth in those results, whether they be a month, a quarter, or a year, or even a couple of years, you are bound to be really disappointed. And that's going to feed your anxiety loop. So I think part of investing mastery is just being comfortable in your own skin. You don't need validation from your short-term results. You're not a better investor or worse investor if you had a good quarter or a good year. Chances are, maybe in the margin, there's some, incremental higher likelihood. But overall, it takes a really long time. You know, don't laugh, to put together a really long track record, right? It says, I think Tom Gaynor once said that, well, you can't make 12-year-old Scotch whiskey in less than 12 years. That's true. So I think to the degree you allow your anxieties about short-term results and about what others think of you govern your actions or even influence your actions, that's what I think the biggest roadblock is for advanced investors. That's keeping them from becoming real investment masters. And so if you find yourself saying, "Oh, is this a COVID play?" or "What's the market going to do this?" or "Is it going to crash? Or is it not going to crash?" and feeling like your self-worth is to some degree tied up in that, I think those are danger signs where you need to find greater degree of inner peace, inner confidence, hopefully well-founded inner confidence based on your process and your long-term achievements, and focus on that long-term and on the inputs as opposed to on the short-term outputs. And I think that is a very important step on the journey to investment mastery. If this has been helpful to you, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.